Okey, Assalamualaikum semua dan salam sejahtera. Okey, hari ni saya ada kelas tutorial dengan kelas A6P1 bertajuk Incomplete Records for Analysis Method. Diorang ni dah bangun ke belum? Okey, saya dah tengok ada 9 orang dah hadir. Okey, hari ni adalah tajuk yang terakhir for your PSPM. The last topic about analysis method. Dan tajuk ini agak panjang and you must always listen lah very carefully because dia ada a few step. So, tanpa membuang masa, okey, saya dah tengok kehadiran 10. Jadi tanpa membuang masa, kita nak mula. Saya berjemput saudara Nik Razmin untuk membacakan doa. Dipersilakan.
Okey. A'udzubillahi minasyaitonirrajim. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Allahumma aftah alaina hikmataka wal syur alaina min khazaini rahmatika ya arhamar rahimin. Rabbi shrah lana sudurana wa yassir lana umurana wahlul 'uqdatam min lisani yafqahu qawlana. Rabbi yassir wa la tu'assir ya karim. Walhamdulillahi rabbil alamin.
Okey, terima kasih saudara Nik Razmin. So, tanpa membuang masa, kita will start with our topic today, the tutorial about analysis method under incomplete records. So, I want to show my presentation. Okay, kita nak start the presentation. Ni, are you okay?
Okey.
Dah ready?
Dah you.
Okay, Nik nampak okay tak? Penuh?
Nampak jelas.
Alright, thank you, Nik. Okay, now kita nak start with chapter 11, accounting for incomplete records, analysis method. So, kita nak start with the tutorial analysis method. Okay, saya nak cari laser point. So, very easy for you to look at the detail. Okay, analysis method. We have to reconstruct a few ledgers. For example, account receivable control account, you have to find out the credit sales and receive cash during the year. Payable control account, okay, this is regarding to account payable. You have to find out the credit purchase and the payment made during the year. Cash book, find out the closing balance, also the beginning balance, cash sale, purchase, and all the cash payment and cash receipt. Okay. The next one, expenses and revenue, we refer to the expenses that incurred and revenues earned for the year. So we have to record in the statement of income. Non-current asset, okay, that one is very important because we have to calculate the depreciation, acquisition, and disposal during the year. Now, we look at the example 1. Okay, this is the account receivable of Suwa-Suwi company. So, we have to prepare the account receivable of Suwa-Suwi company. So, given in the question, opening balance. Okay, this one is opening balance, yeah. Account receivable, that means this is the asset. Cash sales, okay, this is the transaction, debit, cash, credit, sales, not related to account receivable. Cash received, so that means we receive from account receivable and the closing balance. So you are required to make an adjustment for account receivable. Okay, the first one, balance brought forward or brought down, 10,000. Okay, this is an asset. So the balance should be in the debit side. and we receive cash from account receivable. This is the second transaction. Normally, we get this information in the cash book. And you can find, given in the question, balance carried forward or carried down. So you can find out that the total, you can see the credit side is bigger than the debit side. So there is a missing figure. What is the missing figure? Sales on credit. Okay, that is one step that you have to calculate sales on credit. So the total sales, cash sale plus credit sale. So given just now, cash sale in the question 400 plus credit sale. Where do you get credit sale? From the missing figure. So this is the total sales. Okay, the total sales is very important because we want to prepare the statement of income. Okay, now the example 2, account payable. Account payable relate to liabilities. So given opening balance 4,000, cash purchase. Okay, this one is the transaction debit, purchase, credit, cash. Cash paid. That means we have paid to account payable, debit account payable, credit cash, and closing balance. The closing balance should be in the debit side, the opening credit side. So when you want to prepare the account payable, okay, this is liability. You must know the balance brought forward should always in the credit side. Okay, after that, the second one, you must record the payment that we have done to account payable. The third one, balance carried forward, that given in the question, and you can find out the total in the debit side is bigger than in the credit side. So there is a missing figure. So what is the missing figure? Purchase on credit. Okay, you have to calculate this one. So under analysis method, you must find out purchase on credit. So what is the total for purchase? So the total is now given cash purchase plus cash credit. So purchase given in the question and cash purchase, the missing figure that you have calculated just now, 7,200, and you get the total for total purchase 7,800. Okay, so this one we must record in the financial statement, that is statement of income. So another adjustment that we have to prepare is expenses. So the first one, expenses payable. And we know that payable is liability. So normally in the question, they will give you balance brought forward. So this is liability. You must record in the credit side. The second one, you must read the data in the cash book. Normally, the sentence will say that paid salaries, so debit salaries, credit cash. Because we have to prepare the salaries payable for the company because they don't have the complete record. We want to help them to prepare the statement to calculate the profit. And the third one, given in the question, ending balance. So then you can find out the missing figure, salaries expenses. Okay, this one we have to record in the statement of income. And this one, the balance carried forward, this is liability. We must record in the financial position. Okay, another one, prepaid expenses. Okay, this is an asset. So this is part of the expenses, but we call prepaid expenses. We have to make an adjustment. So this is an asset. The balance brought forward always record in the debit side. You can refer to the question And cash, we have made a payment for insurance, debit, insurance, credit, cash. We get this information from cash flow. And the balance carry forward, we got the information from the data given, and normally this is the missing figure. The missing figure is insurance expense. And this one we must record in the statement of income. And the balance carry forward, we must record in the financial position because this is an asset. Okay, the next one, revenue receivable. Okay, revenue receivable, that means we have not received cash yet, but we have performed the services. Okay, that one is the normal one. We always, this one is asset, yeah. So always in the debit side, normally given in the question. And this one we got the detail from cash book, the second step, and the third step given in the question. This one should be in the credit side. And the missing figure we call commission revenue or service revenue. This is the missing figure, and we have to record this revenue in the statement of income. And this one carry forward, we must record in the financial position. Okay, the next one. Okay, unearned service revenue or unearned revenue. It means that we have received cash from customer, but we have not performed the service yet. This is liabilities. So when we want to record the liabilities, the balance forward should be in the credit side. Okay, this one got the information from question. The second one, balance carried forward. Okay, balance forward dengan carry forward always contra. So balance carry forward, debit side. This one we get the information from cash flow. So debit, cash, credit, unearned service revenue. We have received cash from customer, but we have not performed the service yet. So this is the missing figure. You must balance debit and the credit side. And we find out the credit side is bigger than debit side. So this is the missing figure, service revenue. Okay? Okay, now we want to start with the question. Okay, this one we continue from comparison. This is the example 3. Example 1 and 2 just now, account receivable and account payable. Now, normally, the company will give you first one, cash book record. Okay. Okay, in the cash book record, this one we call 2-column cash book. We have cash and bank. The debit side, okay, this one is the debit side. That means we receive cash and we receive check. Okay, this one is the balance for cash and bank, the beginning balance. And if we don't have the ending balance, so kalau tak ada the ending balance, we must calculate the ending balance. What is the formula? Okay, the formula is the beginning balance plus all the receipt for cash. Let's say that for cash receipt, and you must less cash payment, then you will get balance carry forward for cash. So the same for bank, you have to apply balance brought forward for bank plus all the receipt that we have received in check. You must less all the payment that we make with check, then you will get balance carried forward. So this one is for debit side, we receive cash and receive check, and this one in the credit side. We pay cash and we pay by check. So this is the first information given by the company. Now the second information that the company give to you as an accountant. So you can see this is the balance or the beginning balance. Okay, you can see the beginning balance. So you can write down premise. Premise is for asset, furniture, asset, inventories, asset, account receivable, asset, account commission, revenue receivable, or in other words, accrued commission is asset. So you must identify this one, all are asset. Rent payable liability and account payable liability, because you have to prepare the statement of affairs for beginning capital. Okay, this one is the ending asset for premise, furniture, inventory, account receivable, commission, revenue receivable. This one is categorized as asset, and rent payable, account payable. You can see the different amount. There is a different amount between the beginning and the ending. So we have to make an adjustment. Okay, now we look at the question. Okay, you have an additional information. So the first one, you are given the cash flow. The second one, you are given the beginning balance for asset and liabilities. The third one, they give you the balance, the ending balance for asset and liabilities. And this one is the additional information. Okay, you have to calculate depreciation for all fixed asset. So this is a transaction. So debit depreciation, credit accumulated depreciation. So this one we have to record in the statement of income. And the accumulated depreciation we have to record in the financial position contra with asset. Number two, drawing of inventories amounted to RM 150. This is also the transaction. Debit drawings, credit purchase. Okay, this one drawing of inventories, not drawing of cash. So debit drawing, this one we have to record in the financial position, and debit credit purchase we have to record in the statement of income. Credit, that means the amount of purchase decrease, so you have to less from purchase in the statement of income. The third one, account receivable written off as bad debt, RM 250. This is the transaction. What is the double entry? Debit, bad debts that we have to record in the statement of income and credit account receivable. The last one, insurance paid on 1st September. Okay, so you can see 1st September and our accounting period. No, the company accounting period is 31st December. So you have to calculate the current insurance or insurance expenses. The insurance expenses incurred from September, October, November, December, 4 months. That one is for insurance expense. So debit prepaid insurance, credit insurance expense. And you are required to prepare statement of comprehensive income for the year ended 31st December 2015. And the second one, you are required to prepare statement of financial position as at 31st December 2015. So before you prepare this financial statement, we have to make an adjustment. Okay, so there are a few steps that you have to follow. Number one, calculate the amount of sale. So credit sales plus cash sale. Number two, calculate the amount of purchase. So the total purchase, cash purchase plus credit purchase. Number three, we have to make an adjustment for expenses, either prepaid expenses and expense payable. Number four, calculate the amount of adjusted revenue. So we have to make an adjustment for revenues, receivable, and unearned revenue. Number five, you must calculate drawing. This is the step yet that you have to make an analysis before we prepare the financial statement. Okay, you have to calculate depreciation. So depreciation for fixed asset. Number seven, calculate the bad debt. Now we have the information, the additional information, so we have to make an adjustment. Number eight, okay, this one is compulsory for you to calculate opening capital. We are using the statement of affairs. The total asset less the total liabilities. Number nine, prepare the comprehensive income and plan. You have to prepare the statement of financial position. So there are 10 steps that you have to make an analysis. Now, the first one, we have to calculate credit sales. So we have to open account receivable. So the information given, first one, you are given the beginning balance in the data. Number two, you can read, you can get the information from cash book. That means we have received cash from account receivable. Number three, there are additional information that relate to account receivable. So debit, bad debts, credit, account receivable. This one, the sources is from additional information. Okay, this one, number four, given balance carried forward in the question. So the missing figure is credit sale. You have to calculate, you can see the credit side is bigger than the debit side. So there is the missing figure, sales. So this one is credit sale. You have to calculate the total sale. Total sale is cash sale plus credit sale. So RM 12,000 cash sale, and this one for bank that receive cash. This one we receive cash. So 12,000 plus 7,800 plus 19,220. This one is credit sales. So you got a total 39,020. This one we have to record in the statement of income. The next step, we have to prepare account payable. So number one, given in the data, balance brought forward in the credit side. Why? Because account payable is liabilities. Number two, you can get the information from cash book. We pay cash to account receivable. So account payable debit. Number three, we got the information from ending balance, and you must balance the debit side with the credit side. you can see that the debit side is bigger than the credit side. So the missing figure, the debit less 750, you got the credit purchase. The total is 910. So now we have to calculate the total purchase, and this is the formula. Cash purchase 1,750 plus 5,000. This information you get from cash book plus 910 from account payable. So the total for purchase is 5,660. This amount we must record in the statement of income. Now, another adjustment, okay, this one for commission revenue. So we have to make an adjustment for commission revenue. So commission revenue receivable, this is an asset. So you can get the information from the data given. Number two, you get the information from cash book. We receive cash. No. We receive cash. No. This one, debit cash, a debit cash, credit revenue receivable. Okay, this one from cash book. And this one, the ending balance, and the missing figure is commission revenue. Commission revenue different the missing figure. Okay, now we have to record by using the formula. Okay, you can prepare the answer whether using the formula or the account, but I prefer you should prepare in the account. Very easy for you to read the details. For example, this one, commission revenue, you must record in the statement of income. And this one, the balance carried forward, we must record in the financial position. Okay, if you use the formula, you will get the same answer for commission revenue. Okay, so the formula is cash received plus closing accrued commission less the beginning accrued commission. Then you get the total RM 10,750. Now, the next one, we have to make an adjustment for insurance expense. Okay, given in the question, okay, the balance for prepaid is 0, and given 1,000 for carry forward and cash that we have paid 1,500, then you can find out the difference between debit, total debit, and total credit. So the missing figure is insurance expense 500. So this one we must record in the statement of income. And for balance carried forward under prepaid insurance, we must record in the financial position as current asset. Now this is the calculation for insurance expense using the formula cash paid less closing prepaid insurance, and you get RM 500. Now the next one, we must make an adjustment for rent payable. Okay. Well, rent payable, the first one, rent payable is liability. So we record in the credit side for the beginning balance. Number two, we pay cash for rent, that we get the information from cash book Number 3, the ending balance, and we must balance for debit and credit side. So the missing figure is rent expense. So this one we must record in the statement of income. And rent payable, we must record in the financial position. So you can use the formula cash paid plus closing accrued rent less beginning accrued. Then you got the total RM 900. So which one you want to prepare, whether you want to use the formula or account, it's up to you. But from account, it is very easy for you to get the information for rent, expenses, and the balance carry forward because we must prepare the financial statement. The next one, this one is the additional information. Number 1, drawing. Drawing, cash drawing, we get the information from cash book, and this one, the information from additional information. So you got the total for drawing 450 that we must record in the financial position. The premise, depreciation using the 10% given in the additional information. So you got the depreciation 4,500, and for furniture 563. This one we must record in the statement of income and also financial position as accumulated depreciation. Now bad debts we must record in the statement of income 250. Now, the next step. So we have prepared account receivable. The second one we have prepared for account payable, and we have made an adjustment for expenses and revenue, and then we have made an adjustment for depreciation and for bad debts, and this is the another step. We have to prepare opening capital. So opening capital, we must refer to statement of affairs. We must list all the beginning asset. So this is the beginning asset. You got the total 80,930. So this one you get the data given in the question, the beginning, not the closing one. Yeah? Less liabilities. You have two liabilities, one for rent payable and another one for account payable. So the total for liabilities 1,350. So this is the total for opening capital. The next one. Now we have to prepare the statement of income. So sales we have calculated before. Total sales 39,020, cash sale plus credit sales. Less cost of goods sold, the formula inventory, the beginning inventory 9,300. The purchase that we have calculated just now, the total is 5,660. Less withdrawal of goods. Okay, this one goods only. So the total is 150. Then you got the net purchase 5,510. So you got goods available for sale 14,810. So less ending inventory given in the data, and you got cost of goods sold 13,310. So you will get gross profit. The formula sales less cost of goods sold. So the total for gross profit RM 25,710. Continue, plus commission. So we have made an adjustment for sale commission. So we got 10,750. This is revenue. Okay. And you get a total 36,460. Nick, can you see this figure? 36,460. Nampak tak?
Tak cikgu, tak nampak.
Ha?
Tak nampak cikgu.
Tak nampak? Okay, saya minimizekan. Okay, minimize tu. Okay, just now I have mentioned just now kan. Ni nampak tak? Aku tak nampak juga.
Tak nampak cikgu.
Ha? Nampak?
Tak nampak.
Tak nampak. Nampak. Tak nampak. Yang last one tu kat 36,400. Yang lain nampak lah. Oh,
Yes.
oh mungkin sebab dia dah keluar daripada
Boleh
ni.
nampak.
Tak apalah. Kita continue the next PowerPoint. Okay. Kita tengok. Okay, this one. Okay, saya tunjuk. Kita continue. Okay, saya nak pakai pointer. Okay, insurance expenses. Just now kita make an adjustment under insurance. Prepaid insurance. So, kita ada missing figure for insurance expense. So, depreciation we have calculate for depreciation for premise. So, we have calculate separately. This one for fixtures and fitting. Wage expenses 6,000, rent expense, bad debts expense. So the total for operational expenses is 5,713. So net profit 23,747. So this is very important, net profit, because we have to prepare the financial position. So if you get wrong for your net profit, your financial position cannot balance for asset and asset equals to owner's equity plus liabilities. So now we have to prepare the statement of financial position for the year ended as actually statement of financial position as at 31st December 2015. So we start with premises 45,000. Okay. Number 2, less accumulated depreciation 4,500, and you got 40,500. And fitness and fitting 5,630, less depreciation 563. There you got the total for fixtures and fitting 5,067. So this is the total for non-current asset 45,567. Anik, nampak tak figure ni 45,000?
Nampak cikgu.
Alright. So memang kena masuk dalam green box. Okay, the next one, we must prepare the current asset. So the first one, cash, where do you get this amount? So you can get this amount from cash book. Kalau not given in the cash book, kita kena kira. The formula is beginning plus receipt less payment, then you got this amount. Bank 25,130. So sama juga, kalau not given in the question, you have to calculate the beginning plus receipt less payment using tag. Okay, inventory given in the question, account receivable also given in the question, ending balance, commission revenue receivable given, ending balance, and prepaid insurance given in the ending balance. And you got the total for current asset 68,570. So the total asset that we have calculated for current plus non-current asset, the total is 114,000 and 137. Okay. Now, we have to prepare owner's equities and liabilities. So just now, we have calculated opening capital using statement of affairs, asset less liability. So you got this amount, 79,580 plus net profit. So you get this amount from statement of income, 23,747. And you got the total 103,327 less drawing. Okay, for drawing, it must include cash, drawing in cash, and also drawing in inventory. So the total is 450. So you will get the closing capital. So you can see from the analysis method, kita hanya calculate for opening capital. After that, when you want to calculate closing capital, you must record dalam financial position. So this is the formula when you want to calculate closing capital. Now, non-current liabilities, loan, 10,000. Current liabilities, account payable. So account payable given in the question, ending balance. Rent payable given in the question, ending balance. So the total for current liabilities, 1,260. So you have to add with non-current liabilities. So the total is 11,260. So the total for owner's equity and liabilities is 114,137. So this amount must equal to the total asset. So that means your financial position is correct if you get the balance using accounting equation. Accounting equation, you still remember, asset equals to owner's equity plus liabilities. So that's all. Thank you. Okay. So if you have any problem, you can leave a message dekat komen. Okay, dah habis. Kejap ya. Kita tengok komen. The comment. Okay, number one. Ni daripada siapa? Nah, dah. Hehe. Hehe dah ya. Okay. Number two. SWFS. Siapa SWFS ni, Nek?
Aisyah Khalil.
Oh ya, siapa dia? Hai cikgu. Kinah lagi. Kinah ni suka tulis mesej ni. Good morning cikgu. Okay, good morning. Kesha Linda. Dah, okey dah tu maksudnya dia dah masuk dalam YouTube. Okey, thank you. Hai Cikgu Farah Nabiha. Farah Nabilah. Okey, hai. Okay, saya nak scroll bawah ni. Lepas tu, ini siapa? Aisyah Subar. Good morning. Cikgu, okey, good morning. Linda, oh, 2 kali lah Linda ya. Morning Cikgu, ya. Morning Linda. Okey, Irdina Hassan. Morning Cikgu, morning. Izdihar. Opa ke tu Cikgu? Opa. Opa ni Korea. Yelah ke, kan Opa kot. Dia panggil awak Opa ya.
Tak tahu juga.
Ya lah. Dah lah kan ini kan. You got this. Okey lah sini kan. Oh, sebelah segak. Elbow cuff. Okay now. Jadi, Husna, cikgu withdrawal of goods tu kena masuk dekat SOI ke? Yes. Kita must reduce daripada purchase. Sebab kita keluar. Transaction dia ialah debit, drawing, credit, purchase. So dia memang credit purchase. Kalau credit purchase, that means it will reduce the amount of purchase and we must record in the statement of income. Okey, itu saja dah habis. Okey, kita dah pun di peringkat yang akhir. Jadi saya rasa dah habis ni, you can prepare for the tutorial question. Jadi sebelum kita habiskan soalan, sebelum kita habiskan kita punya kelas ni, saya nak Nik, apa ya?
Ya,
Bacakan doa ya.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Wal asr innal insana lafi husr illa allazina amanu wa amilus solihat wa tawasaw bil haqq wa tawasaw bis sabr. Amin.
Okey, maka dengan doa tadi kita telah pun berakhir untuk tajuk topik 11, incomplete record analysis method. So you can prepare your answer dalam tutorial. Kita jumpa lagi. Okey. Terima kasih semua. Assalamualaikum. Bye semua.